No, E, what you just said is 100% accurate. So I'll tell people, especially, and we run a sales-based company, I'll say, you don't have enough on the plate. It doesn't motivate you. You don't
say that one more time.
You don't have enough on your plate.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to work hard. So go get a nice car. You say you want it, put your money where your mouth is, get a nice car, then go to work.
I'm telling you, that's the opposite of what we was talking
I don't have
about. You go get you a Yugo, and you better hope, you know what I'm saying, pay your mortgage.
If you go frivolously spend, but if you Anders is sitting in here, he's here for the conference. If Anders wanted to buy $1 million house right now, he could. And I would tell Anders, go get it if that's what you want, because it will inspire and push you.
But when we grew up, it was get a starter house. Get yourself a starter house. Don't get nothing. Get a starter house. I remember telling people. My first house was a 4,000 square foot Greystone. And then I remember everybody saying, "Hey man, you supposed to got a starter house." I said, "This is my starter house."
That's it.
It's a difference.
This is my starter house.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm about to run off. Are you taping? I'm about to run off the cliff.
According to you,
this time for real. Hey, just tape it though. I want you to see me behind.
I think I might have told you this, Carl. According to your faith, be it unto you. Meaning according to what you believe is possible. So just because you,
No.
Hey, don't jump.
Hey, put it on Facebook Live. I'm telling you, you get more hits.
He died a happy man.
I'm telling you, what you think is possible.
No, it's crazy too. Remember we were driving through Buckhead for our last retreat.
Yeah.
And them cribs over there, obviously just crazy. And I was like, it's cool though, because now Mall got the 18,000 square feet. We got gyms, sports bars,
about to do
movie
tennis.
theaters.
They about to do a tennis. I
courts.
spoke it the other day.
Everything.
I told you. I told the girls.
I said to Mall, I was like, he was like, man, I'm going to have to give me one of these. I was like, man, you already built your dream house. He was like, careful, that was my dream house 3 years ago.
Right. Right.
So from the starter house to I'm like, the next house, Mall, you just going to have to just knock out all these trees and just make it the whole
house. Y'all did the Atlanta one first.
Yeah.
We walked in, thought that was something. 3 months later, we're Utah. We probably gonna have to go to fourth with heaven. We're gonna take everybody to the kingdom. I'm saying, take me to the pearly gates.
But here's the thing on a business side, this crazy scene, and we've talked about this a bunch, is we've all been able to do something at a certain level individually.
Yeah.
And now it's time to see what happens collectively. And that's where it gets, from a fun standpoint, scary.
Yep.
Because when you have this much talent and everyone's been able to hunt and eat on their own at a high level, and then you get collective, but no one's selfish and no one has any ulterior motives, and everyone just wants to win.
It's gonna be hard to stop them.
And so what happens is every opportunity isn't life or death.
Right.
Because
you're not desperate.
You're not desperate.
Right.
And so you pick the ones you want. And someone said it yesterday at the conference about, is Carlton. Carlton asked about contracts.
Yes.
The thing is, and you talked about legacy, when you get to a legacy point of even business, you just choose who you work with. So and he talked about at the conference, he doesn't move unless he wants to move. And that's the ultimate thing in life is freedom. And when you have a circle like this, you have a sense of freedom because you think clear, you move clear, you don't panic, you can vet your ideas. But also, if one idea doesn't work or one business doesn't work, it's not death. You just readjust and go get it.
Go for it, Carl. I'm sorry. Hold on, Carl. You
ain't saying that.
And you get cookies.
That was important, though.
Right.
But I was going to say, Josh, I want to talk to those people out there who are afraid to be in the crew.
Yeah.
Because it could be, depending on your ego, it could be threatening. And like I told somebody, I think I said it during the conference yesterday, you got to see it differently. You got to see when somebody is as strong or stronger than you, you got to see it as offense, defense, special teams. Like you can't see it as boxing and you going. No, you're not. You got a Ray Lewis on defense. You should be excited about having Ray Lewis on defense. That means you're gonna get the ball. You're gonna have the ball in your hand a lot more than if you're playing on a team that only has a strong offense, but their defense is whack. But when you got teams that's got both, and then you got a special teams, that means that this fire offense is always going to be positioned at the 35-40, so you're going to kill them. You never, like I look at the Lions, there are times when we get the ball at the 5-yard line. That's a lot to ask a man to go 95 yards every single doggone time. You ain't got we ain't had a running back really since Barry Sanders. So you are asking the quarterback to do everything. I'm not stupid. What am I going to do? We gon' put all 9 on top of y'all. Why? Because you ain't got no we gonna blitz every time. We gonna play your wide receivers tight. But if you got a Cowboys. You got a Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith. What was the receiver name? Michael Irvin.
Deion.
Then you got Deion on defense. Bruh, it's a nightmare waiting to happen.
With the best O-line.
Yep.
With the best O-line to go with it.
What, Ken Norton Jr. at linebacker?
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And so there are a lot of you out there who want to be on the solo. Bruh, you're going to be good at best on the solo.
Yep.
But when you get with a squad, not only are you going, let me tell y'all what's so deep about my life now. A lot of y'all looking at me like, yo, E, man, you on fire. But watch this. I'm on fire and don't have to work a tenth of how hard I had to work before. You understand what I'm saying? So we getting better production. I'm sweeter because I'm getting to chill. I don't got to worry about this, worry about that. And I'm unleashing. Y'all hear it on the podcast for the first time. As a Flamingo, I couldn't say nothing for a whole month, but I got Regina hit me this morning. I have a course, Josh, that is about to murder the earth. And the mastermind stuff we doing, people who are afraid to jump, I got something in the middle that's going to give them an opportunity to kind of play with what we doing here and then eventually hit the mastermind piece. Because I realized when I saw it, like I was at the montage yesterday, and what hurt me most, Maul, I looked, Didi was like, this is, Jada was like, Dad, this is wow, look at the mountain. And they was like, what's wrong, Dad? I was like, it ain't enough people from the south side of Chicago here. I'm like, I love it, but I don't see nobody from the west side of Chicago here. I don't see nobody from the west side of Detroit here. I don't see the east side here. I don't see none of my people at the montage. I'm like, sweetheart, we got to fix that. So I'm like, yep, I got a course, because a lot of people are scared to make that big mastermind jump. They should be here, but they looking at the money and saying, so I'm like, okay, Josh, I just created, and let me tell y'all something. I would have never been able to create this program with the professors I know, the people that I know, had I still had to be on the phone talking about, did we do this with the shirts? Is that, or with that taking care of it, that taking care, do we have this? So because I don't have to, listen to me, I need y'all to listen, because I don't have to do the day-to-day stuff now, I'm about to create some Flamingo stuff that the world is about to be like, I need to be on that, ET, so not only am I putting up the points, I'm telling y'all, I'm relaxed. I'm in relaxed mode. We played Mafia yesterday. If you haven't been introduced to the game, get with Breed University, become a part. But we playing Mafia, and I got my road dog, because I know they don't know how to play it without her. I got Didi there, and Didi down there doing her thing, and I'm just sitting here saying, yo, we 40-something retired. We 40-something retired playing games. Ice-breaking games at a doggone mastermind. So I'm telling y'all, if you're doing it by yourself, you're really not doing it. Stop let your ego go. Don't be afraid that if you get with other people, that's gonna make you less. You're actually gonna get more, and you're gonna have to do way less work to get the same production you've been getting before. And can I just say real quick, Barry Sanders. Barry had to quit the game because Barry had to lead the game, Josh.
And Megatron.
I'm talking about, and Megatron left the game, the best of the best, because they had to do so much, Josh, that at some point they just threw their hands up. Emmitt Smith should not, no disrespect to you, Emmitt Smith. I know you hearing this, but Barry Sanders was about 18 yards away from being the best running back ever, but just I can't do this. Whereas Emmitt was it took him maybe 2 or 3 years after Barry retired, but he had the O-line, he had the offense, he had the defense, and so please, y'all, stop doing it alone. Get with the mega team and take your life and your family and take it to the whole nother level.
Yeah, and the scary part about running solo too is you think you're better than you are.
Yeah.
That's the iron sharpens iron part. Yeah. It's crazy how many people sit in the mirror and think they're better than they are because they never go out and test it against anybody or anything. So you start getting around people and you actually find out where your blind spots are, which is healthy.